Hey everybody, welcome back to Minecraft Regrowth, and this is episode 7. And as always, I've done a fair bit in between episodes, but before we get into that, I just want to quickly address a little bit of an issue that we had in the last episode, and that was that these crops weren't growing. So if you remember, we had our dandelion seeds, our poppy seeds, and also our nature essence over here, and absolutely nothing was happening. And that is because I had a little bit of a stupid moment. I didn't read through NEI properly, and in fact what we require is not normal farm soil, it is garden soil, and it will all three of these items will only grow on garden soil. And I think this item over here, which just evades me for a minute what it was that we were growing, but it requires garden soil as well. So I am going to quickly rectify that. So we'll go and grab our garden soil, if I can remember, as always, where I put it. There it is. Make sure that we've got enough cross crops. And while I'm doing that, I just want to discuss as well, I did a little bit of research about if you remember, every time I go into NEI, it seems to crash. Now, looking on the internet, the answer to that seems to be, it is a fault with the way that the pack is actually put together. It's a conflict between the versions of NEI and AE2 that are present in the pack. Now, as at the moment, the developer for the pack is aware of the issue, and whilst there isn't anything currently being done, I believe, to rectify the situation, you could fix it yourself by sort of manually going into the pack and downgrade into, I think it's a couple of versions previous of NEI. I don't intend to do that myself. Just need to quickly fix this. I don't intend to do that myself because it's not causing me enough of an issue to start sort of messing around with updating packs manually. And to be quite honest, I'd be a little bit sort of worried of doing it because I haven't got any experience at all of messing around with packs in that way. So I just thought I would let you know that, and we'll pop these cross crops down on here and we'll leave those, and hopefully we'll get the mutations that we need on there. So just the last ones over here. And while we're in here, not the last episode, but the episode before, I showed you that, in fact, it was the last episode, I showed you that I had a sword, and I said that I would show you how I made that. It's really simple. So we've got the Tinker's table set up over here, and we made some patterns. In fact, let's start off. Let's show you where's the actual, that's the part builder. I seem to have temporarily lost there's the tool station. So we made a broadsword, and for that you need a sword blade, a wide guard handle, a wide guard and a handle. Now, in order to do those, you need to go into the stencil table, you pop blank patterns in here, and then you click on the item that you want to make. So for example, if we wanted to make a let's see, a shovel head pattern, sorry. You just literally click on it, take out the pattern, and one pattern's reduced there, and then that pattern is imprinted with the item that you want. And then to make it, you just go into the part builder. Now, you can see I've still got the wide guard in there. You just pop what you want in there, pop the material that you want next to it. Now, in this case, we've only got cobblestone. So later on, when we get the Tinker's Construct Smeltery, we'll be able to make some more advanced and better tools. But for now, we can only use that. And then you just take out the item that you want. And then you just basically follow in what it asks for in the tool station pattern. So say, for example, the shovel that we're making, we just need to make a handle for that as well. So we can actually pop back over here, grab our handle pattern. In this case, it's called a tool rod. Grab that out. So we've got both bits we need. Pop back over to the tool station. Choose the item that you want. Put the parts in the relevant place and then take out your item. And there we go. We've now got a stone shovel. And when those are damaged and they eventually wear out, you can't do those in your crafting grid like I have been doing with the flint tools. You need to come back to the tool station and you literally just click on the anvil. You'd put your item in there, put whatever material is required to repair it in this box, and then take the completed item back out of there. Depending on how powerful the item is, you may need more than one part of the material. But there you go. So that is straight away growing into melon seeds, and we've got some pumpkins there as well. Well, we don't want any of those, so I'm just going to quickly grab those back up again. And we've got some more. That's what we were growing over here, cucumber seeds. I don't need those anymore because I have actually, if you remember, got some of those already. So let's just pop some more cross crops down, get those going again. As the recipes get further up the chain, the percentage chances of them successfully mutating actually decreases. So a lot of this stuff I'm probably going to do some work off camera just to make sure that when we come into an episode we've at least got something to carry on with rather than sort of waiting for them to grow all the way throughout an episode. Right, there we go. I'm just going to dump off some of this inventory and I'm just going to pop it in there for now. I have actually got a plan on how I'm going to get rid of these excess seeds that we've got, because we have got quite a lot of them. And what I'm going to do is head on outside and let's have a look at what we've done. So we've done quite a lot of building. Again, the door catches me out. Done quite a lot of building. As you can see, I've put the corner turrets in. They were quite a pain actually to do because of the height. And I nearly died a couple of times making these because I didn't make any ladders. So I kind of had to, once I'd sort of been round and built them all round, I had to jump off the top onto that wall and then down onto this wall. And that took quite a lot of health. But there wasn't really any other choice because I didn't have any ladders with me. So these are the completed stairs. I've pretty much kept to the dimensions that I said I was going to keep to, that I mapped out during the last episode. I think I just perhaps shortened this one out a little bit, but I think it's looking quite good. And there's a lot of work to do yet. Don't worry, it won't be left this plain. And I've put this fence round here because obviously I don't want mobs now being able to just sort of climb up my stairs and get me that way. So I've put a fence here and that will stop most of the mobs getting in. Obviously it won't stop spiders. And I've also learnt that there's something to do with, I think, skeletons and maybe zombies, that when they die, their head can live on and they can climb walls the same as spiders. I've not encountered that yet, but that sounds pretty horrific. So we will have to think of a more permanent way of preventing that happening in the future. While we're at it, I just want to nip out here quickly. So let's just cut down a bit of this fence. Again, I probably will put a gate in there at some point. I just want to nip around here just to show you a bit where I've not managed to actually complete. This is the only bit that's not completed. And what it is, there is some oil, and this is going to be used. I didn't want to get rid of it because it's going to be used later on. So I've kind of had to just build the... Wow. Okay. I've just had to kind of build the turret around it at the moment. I don't think any mobs can get in there. And all these turrets are fully lit up inside. They're actually hollow inside. But even if they can get in there, they can't get through the other side because as you saw from inside, the walls are completed inside. They're not just for show on the outside. So just get in there. The sun's going down. It is going to be getting dark soon. So I should get myself back inside. And there's another explosion. I think we'll just get ourselves safely inside here. Just where's my bit of fence? Just pop that back down again. And we will get up here, get over here. The other thing I mentioned during the last episode was that we were going to be putting some slabs down here just so that it gives it a bit more of a, I think I said a bit of a castle effect. Well, unfortunately, I've not been able to do that yet because the carpenter's hammer actually requires a couple of iron ingots to complete, and we don't have that yet. I also, while I'm thinking about it, did some reading up on do you remember the cauldron that we picked up from the Hobgoblin house? Well, you can't actually decraft that, if there is such a word. You have to use the Tinker's Construct smeltery. So that's going to be a priority once we've moved forward with the magical crops, which is kind of what I want to do in this episode, because a lot of the progress in the rest of the pack is going to rely on having those completed. And I kind of feel that I haven't progressed as far as I'd like to with that yet. I've sort of been a bit what's the word, lazy on that, I guess. I don't know. Building this wall has made me kind of lazy on getting the rest of the sort of crops and that grown. But as you can see, I have popped down another farm, and in that I'm growing my melons and my cucumbers. And as I said before, as we get more seeds, we'll get more farms. I think, again, I'll probably do, as I have been, most of that work off of camera, because you probably don't want to see me laying down loads of crop sticks and more explosions and, 9x9 square areas. Anyway, enough chitter chatter. There's one more thing that I want to show you, and that is the stairs. I actually made these hollow underneath. So we've got a nice little storage area here, and there is another item, because I'm not just going to leave that open. There is another item from the Carpenter's Blocks mod that I want to show you first. So, and maybe we're going to fall foul of the whole NEI thing again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come completely out of that, come away from it, go back in again, and we'll see if that fixes any crashing issues. It does seem to. Okay, well, that's excellent. So in order to do this next item, we're going to make a door. We need 6 blocks, and this door is absolutely fantastic because, as with all the carpenter's blocks, you can use whatever other item texture that you want to use on it, and we're going to use the bricks that we've got out here that we've made the wall from, and hopefully it's going to blend in nicely. So let's just go and grab some blocks. I think I've got some blocks there, and pop those in there. So it's just in a normal door pattern. There is our door. Let's grab. I've got any. I've got one. Kind of running a bit low on items here. I don't know where my chisel is. Maybe it's in here? No. Okay, so Just gotta find that. That could be anywhere. And there it is. We'll just make some more of those stone blocks because I'm pretty sure that we're going to use those. Come out of chisel, back into the menu, pop that on the hotbar, and let's go and place down our door. And just pop that there. There we go. And then, as I say, just right click. And there we go. So that, okay, it hasn't blended in quite as I'd have liked it to have done. I would have didn't really want a window there, but yeah, that's fine. We'll go with that now. It looks better than it being an open space, and it's kind of camouflaged-ish. What does it look like from the other side? Yeah, pretty cool. Okay. One last thing to mention, sorry, before I get on with some quests, is this whole monstrosity that we've got there. I am going to be sorting that out. Again, I'm not going to sort that out on camera because pretty much that'll be boring. But what I intend to do is just sort of level all this area off. We're going to make it nice and flat. I'll probably have like a little ladder coming down into here. I'm going to keep this area. Originally, I had planned that once I'd built the outside walls that I'd just kind of fill this in. But it's kind of useful. And there's so much stuff in here now that it would be quite a pain to actually sort of go through and get rid of it. I'm just going to harvest this up while we wait. And yeah, so I think I'll just keep that area for a little bit longer. Now, we haven't got our nature seeds yet, so let's just get that up and pop some more cross crops down. I probably shouldn't have harvested the nature seed because that's now going to take longer to grow. And let's see what we've got over here. So we still haven't got what we needed here. I'm beginning to think that this is going to take potentially quite a lot longer than the other items. Now, it definitely did say garden soil. I just want to go and check those again just to make sure that I've not misread it again. So let's just go into dandelion seeds. So it just requires a garden soil block. Maybe I just want to try something. Can we not jump on that? Normally, if you jump on dirt, then it sort of reverts it back to its untilled state. I just wondered if it did the same here. Ah, okay. I think I know what I've done. I'm just going to grab some more cross crops, of which we have none. So we're going to need to make some more sticks. I think I know what I've done. I think that there's a difference. You can obviously not put cross crops on untilled dirt, as far as I'm aware. However, you can on garden soil. So I just want to try that and see if that's the issue. This is the trouble with sort of going into things sort of blind, that you kind of learn as you go along. But I kind of have more fun with that. I do some research when I need to, but I kind of prefer just to sort of learn as I go along. I think it certainly makes the experience for me better, and kind of hoping as viewers that it makes the experience a little bit more believable for you guys as well. So I just want to check out the nature seeds. Kind of hoping that there we go, nature seeds. Okay, so that does require it to be tilled, which it is. Okay, so that's all good. Right, the next thing that I want to do is, you remember that we got some skeleton seeds. If I can just remember where I put those, from the skeleton soul seeds from a previous quest. And I realised they were just sitting in a chest and I'd done nothing with them. So what I want to do is, I'm actually this is going to be the first of the magical crops that I actually do upstairs, is I actually want to go and set up a quick farming area and get those seeds down. And in the meantime, hopefully the dandelion seeds and poppies, etc., will have grown and we can move forward a little bit. So I'll be back once I've got that area set up. Okay, so that's the new area set up. So I am just going to pop the skeleton soul seeds there. I've also set this side up as well, ready for the nature seed when we eventually get that. We've actually run out of cross crops just to finish that area off. So I am going to grab a few more of those as well. Let's just have a look and see what's going on. Excellent. So that was the right thing to do. Both our poppy seeds and our dandelion seeds have grown. Let's just see what's going on over here. Oh, that's fantastic. We've got our nature seeds as well. These nature crops, these normal essence seeds are growing so quickly now. The other task that I was trying to do, which required, I think it was the carbon one, where it required weak essence, we've got more than enough to complete that quest as well. So once I have popped these down outside and just grabbed a few more cross crops, we're going to go straight ahead and actually, I think, get on with that particular task. So we've got 64 of those again. We've got our nature essence seed. Let's just go and complete it. I tell you what, it's becoming quite a walk now to actually do anything. This is the problem with building such a big base. But with the amount of crops that you need to plant, you just need this area. So let's just put those down like so. And where's the... Yeah, there's our nature seed. So we'll just put that down there, let that grow. And again, we're working all the while on getting these up to maximum strength and growth, etc. That's what I've been doing with all of these. I have noticed two things: that the higher up the chain a seed is, the longer it takes to grow, and also the longer it takes to analyze when you put it in the seed analyzer. So by the time that we get to the end of this, the trail, I should imagine it's going to take a fair amount of time. Okay, so let's just pop back in here, and we've got those. So let's just get up those. And now we should be able to hand in a few of the tasks. Where's our book? Here it is. I think we're probably going to get rewards. So let's just think ahead for that this time and actually get rid of some stuff we don't need right at this moment. Don't need the stone. And we don't need that right now. Probably don't need the wood, or the dirt, or the garden soil. Right, that'll do for now. Okay, let's have a look at the book. Ah, yes, that reminds me. There was something else that I wanted to show you. Let me just turn that up. That's gonna... Yeah, okay, let's just go back into the book. So, what the world came to be. When I went into this before I started recording, I noticed, and I haven't done anything, I can promise you that, during the off-camera towards the quest, I noticed that I've got 2 more quests appeared in here. So I'm not sure whether or not there's been an automatic update or something. I don't even know if this pack does that, but that is there. I don't know what we've got to do there, but we'll wait and see. So anyway, natural nuances. So we can get on with that. We've got our nature seeds, and for that we're going to get a lily pad, 6 lily pads, and some brown mushroom spores. Let's just claim that. And then that's opened up grow, goddammit. So let's just have a quick look at that. Frustrated by the ineffectiveness of bone meal on the various essence crops, you've devised a more powerful variant of it, which should accelerate the growth of these crops. Well, that would be true if we had any bone meal left, but we've long since used that. But I'm hoping our skeleton seeds are going to help to resolve that for us. And what we're going to need to do is make some magical fertilizer. But before we do that, let's just hand in the rest of these, the seed quest, which is under the life of the world. And as you can see, there's a few that we've completed. There's another 3 that we completed. So cucumber seeds, yes, we completed that. For that, we are going to get some cucumber. Why wouldn't we? And the poppy seeds, we're going to get some poppies. And the dandelion seeds, we're going to get some dandelions. That, of course, now means that we have the correct pairing to do the mutation for cotton seeds, which means that we can go and make our bed. So I just snip back into here again. I just wanted to show you this this side. So we've actually got a new bit that's sort of appeared here. I think it kind of appeared at the end of the last episode somewhere. I don't know what I did to undo it, but we can basically start to get some eggs and some spawn eggs here. So the first task in here requires us actually to get an egg together. Now, I don't think we're anywhere near actually being able to do that. Let's just see what it requires to get an egg. Okay, so we need the runic altar, and we're going to need some rune of the earth, which we're nowhere near getting. So we won't be able to do that yet. So what I'm going to quickly do is I'm going to get my barley seeds and my cotton seeds down. I'm going to plant those over in the corner, and I'll be back when I've done that. Okay, well, that is up and running, and while that is doing that, we've got time in this episode to do one more quest, and as I promised, we'll have a look at one of these under the What the World is Made. We might do a couple. But first of all, we wanted to have a look at, I think it was Stanic Sentimentality. So these soft rocks you call slate might contain some traces of tin to imbue into essence. So for that, we are going to require 16 slate, 16 floral light grey powder, and 12 weak essence. Well, I've already gone ahead and turned some of our dust into weak essence. So let's just grab the light grey flowers, wherever they are. Excellent, there they are. And our pestle and mortar. Drop those into the crafting table. So first of all, let's make some petals. Might as well turn all of them into petals. Grab the powder. Then pick up the bolt. Grab some slate. And we can turn that back into... Sorry, grab the flint. We can turn that back into slate, like so. And now we should have enough to actually turn that quest in. Let's have a look. Manually submit. Yes, we have. So now we can claim some essence of tin. And again, this is one of the repeatable quests, so that will refresh in 7 Minecraft hours. That is actually Minecraft hours I checked. And then once we've done that a number more times, we'll be able to get the seeds. And again, that'll be using the runic altar. So let's have a look at the iron one again, because that's the one that I'm most wanting to actually get. And we need some sand and some just normal grey powder, not light grey powder. So we'll grab those and turn those into powder. Put those in there, like so. We'll grab some sand out of here. And I think we've got enough essence seeds left to do that. Yes, we have. We can claim that reward. And we can do that again in 3 Minecraft hours. Now, I don't think I've got enough floral powder left to do that again straight away. So let's just have a quick look at the copper one and see if we can actually do that. Well, we've got the weak essence that we require. We need some orange powder and some clay. So let's grab some clay, some orange flowers. Do the same with those. Like so. Put that back in there. Turn that into powder. Grab the bowl. As always, submit that and claim our reward. So that now moves us a step closer. All we're going to need now is 1 more of each of the iron and copper, and we should have enough to get seeds. Let's just remind ourselves of what the process is to actually turn the essence into seeds. So we're going to be using the runic altar. In fact, no, we need 4 of those, so we're going to have to do that another 2 times. An essence seed, some more weak essence, and then we'll actually get our copper seeds. And the same with the iron seeds. I think that's the same process. No, that needs 3, yeah, 3 iron and 1 copper. So we need 5 copper essence altogether, 3 iron essence, so we need 1 more of those, and then we'll be able to get our first proper metals going. I am actually going to complete those between this and the next episode. I am also going to just do a little bit more of the build. Not a massive amount this time. What I just pop out here and I'll show you. What I want to do is see where I've got this floor sort of up here. I just want to sort of do that all the way around. And then in the next episode, we'll just do a little bit of that so I can kind of show you where I'm heading with that next. I am going to get a lot more of my magical crops going on out here. And hopefully, next episode, we will be in a position to get on with making the Tinker's Construct smeltery. And then we really can start to make some better tools and equipment. Thanks ever so much for watching, and as always, if you like the video, drop us a like. If there's anything you want me to change or you want to see, let me know in the comments. As always, I'd love it if you subscribed, and until next time, take care. Bye.